All right, this is the moment that every mixed martial arts athlete hopes will materialize. The #1 heavyweight contender making the walk for his first title fight here in the UFC.
I mean, the nerves are going crazy for this man right now. He's so nervous. Has he done everything he needs to do? Has he not left any stone unturned? He says that he has prepared. He says that his body's ready. His mind's ready. He feels physically good in the spot. He's taking on a long-reigning champion. If he's going to get this done, it's going to take something truly special.
He does not believe jitters will be a factor here tonight. He has built his career methodically to this point. We'll see if we hear the words "and new" by night's end. All right, so here he is, one of the biggest power threats in the UFC's heavyweight division, New South Wales, Australia's Tai Bam Bam Tuivasa. There was a streak a few years ago in which he had 5 successive wins, all of them by knockout. Who could forget his performance of the night bonus win against Derek Lewis at UFC 271? But then he ran into a few heavyweights that were on the track to a heavyweight title, fell short in those matchups. Tuivasa has recommitted himself to the gym. There have been some training camp changes, and he believes tonight, it stands to reason, it will be the most well-rounded, thoughtful Tai Tuivasa we have ever seen inside the octagon. And now let's get you our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Here once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, the Korean Superboy, Duho Choi. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Tai Bam Bam Tuivasa.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Good.
All right, Tai Tuivasa back to work here tonight. This is a powerful heavyweight southpaw. He's got power in both hands, and he's just a guy who always loved to fight. Thankfully, he's able to do it professionally, and the results in the UFC have been outstanding to this point in time.
On point with that jab today. Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Oh, nice land with the knee. You see the taller fighter having no issue getting the limb to the target there.
Oh, that one landed, yep.
Oh, they're trading.
He's hurt, he's hurt.
Oh, this could do it.
Now we're going.
Tuivasa's hook shot blocked. That one was telegraphed. Good job by the defense. Oh, and he lands yet another flush knee. That's going to leave a mark. And again, when you're using this length as effectively as he is here tonight, we might get a finish here in the not-too-distant future. Counters with the left hook. Nicely done there.
Big and kick.
Frantic pace early on to this one. Nice job on the counter there, and this is really a tried and true counter striker who will try to use the over-aggressiveness of his opponents against them, and that's exactly what he did there to great effect. Right hook to the head, blocked. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, really using his reach advantage as he landed the jab there. Just over 3 minutes to go. Tai Tuivasa gets lit up by that straight punch. Throwing that jab yet again out of range. Both guys appear to land there.
Back in the clinch. Watch for the knees to start to come down.
Well, he's connected on a few hooks so far here in the round, and there it is again. So every time he goes back to the well with that hook, he seems to find the target.
He does a great job of finding the placement on that shot. It is a great weapon to have.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Well, he was setting up the hooks early in offense tonight. Watch for him to try to set it up again here. Just over 2 minutes, round one. Oh, a nice straight there by Tai Tuivasa. Well, the forecast is true. Goes back to the hook shot, but unable to land. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
Hook in the clinch there is good by Tuivasa. Well, he misses with the left punch there. Choi's eye starting to swell now. Big elbow there, Lance. Oh, man, it ain't Dikembe Mutombo, but he is blocking all these shots coming his way.
Get that out of here. He sees it coming. You're going to have to mix it up.
Shake that finger.
Shake that finger.
Under a minute now to go in the round. Well, we call on the fight stats here. These numbers unofficial, but 61 total strikes have now connected for Tai Tuivasa. Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Choi's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is, starting to bleed a little bit now. Back and forth we go. Lands the front kick to the body now. Nice work on the feet by Tuivasa. Always be closing. Busy in the clinch here. The punch is good. Round two is next. Stop. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure, but nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, so the cut man attends to the fighter who has essentially been rendered a one-eyed fighter at this point in time. Some replays from the previous round.
No defensive intent, no defensive intensity. No attention to his defense, and this costing him. Now he's dealing with a massive cut over his eye, and that's going to make it hard for him to see. He's got to change something, man. He's got to.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two underway. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
Oh, nice combination of strikes there. In terms of the accuracy, I mean, that's exactly what a coach is looking for.
That's exactly. It's like the guy is hitting pads. It's like he's hitting focus mitts, but instead, he's dancing all over his opponent's face.
Well, the cut man's getting excited, but nobody else is. That cut's getting worse by the minute.
Every time he gets hit there, it gets a little bit messier.
Nice kick there by Tuivasa. Tuivasa's now cut above the eye from that strike. That bears watching as this fight continues. Goes upstairs with the kick. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank. Nice movement punch. When he gets close and he throws, he lands.
Single collar tie there.
Oh, both threw elbows there.
Oh, good block there. Just misses with the right. Choi's able to protect the eye there with that block. Nice job with his fight awareness there to raise the guard. All right, so a wise decision by him to continue to attack that cut. It's getting wider by the minute.
It's getting wider by the minute. This guy is a fantastic fighter, and he's as smart as they come. So the moment that cut opened up, you knew that would become his focus, and you're seeing it very clear right now.
Ooh, pretty good uppercut. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Well, that'll quiet the storm. Shot blocked by Choi. Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. Nice connection on the counter punch there, and oftentimes, DC, it can be easier to be a counter striker when you have such a pronounced edge and reach. Throwing that jab now again, the fighter evades. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
All right, well, that blow is fauceting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut. Oh, that right hand barely missed there.
Well, the fighter's going to have to address this offense coming his way. He's getting really bloody around that eye.
Yeah, now it's just become a big target because his opponent is just seeing the blood and he's just going after it. He has got to move his head before the strike starts coming in his direction. Big kick lands.
Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now. Fighter lands a left hand. And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio is so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output and pace.
When his opponent is done at two, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more different strikes. You don't do that without having fantastic cardio.
Ooh, and he caught the kick. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. And there it is again, targeting that swelling. Why would you not, right? You doled out all this damage, might as well go right back to it.
Well, especially if your opponent is not going to move his head. He's still trying to go out on his shield. He's so stubborn in trying to prove that he's tough. It's really costing him right now.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. What a round. All right, so the fighters head back to the stools, and hopefully this fight can continue. That is a severe cut. We'll see if the cut man can do some good work here. All right, perhaps mercifully, that is the end of the round, and Tuivasa's in some trouble here. The forehead is leaking, the cut man has been brought in, and you got to think this is pretty concerning to be dealing with this type of adversity. Maybe it's going to even start trickling down into the eyes as this fight continues. Well, that was a damaging 5 minutes. We'll see how he can recover over this 60 seconds. We'll show you some replays now from that previous round.
He was on the receiving end of some big blows, and he wasn't moving his head well. His head was on the center line. He was a stationary target, and his opponent opened up a nasty cut on him. He has got to move his head to limit the damage that he's taking.
All right, so back-to-back entertaining rounds. We'll see how it goes in this round. We'll see which corner sort of maximize those 60 seconds on the street.
This is what happens when you get two very skilled, very evenly matched fighters coming together. Nobody has really taken a lead in this fight. Let's see who does it going into the next round.
Well, an incredible fight thus far. Both fighters look like they could be finished at any time. If you wondered about the heart on either side, that question was answered tonight.
Nothing. There are no more questions in regards to these two fighters. Both of these men have been hurt. Both of these men are swollen. They're bloody. They're both, even though they're both willing and ready to continue this fight.
Oh, effective strike there from the clinch by Choi.
It's another one of those ones where you might think about stopping it.
Oh, yeah, we got blood all over the broadcast table.
It's legit everywhere. It's all over us. It got checked.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Just out of range with that right hand. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Tuivasa's forehead is bleeding badly. All credit to his opponent, but you got to think the cut man is going to keep a close eye on that, and if it gets worse, perhaps the referee will call on the ringside physician. We'll see.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
2 minutes have gone by. Really starting to bleed profusely out of that eye. It's not looking good, champ.
Well, it's leaking down his face. The guy's been beat up, and now this cut has become a real issue.
Good sequence of kicks there by the Korean Superboy. Man, it doesn't take much for the redness to start. Look at the left side of his body there. Nasty. Well, eventually, you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end of this fight.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponent's timing. Now he's blocking everything. Expect counters as we go forward.
Nice hook lands. Tuivasa's really bleeding heavily now. You got to think they might bring in the ringside physician to take a look at that cut between rounds.
Good body shot at the end there.
With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3.
Oh, that body shot hurt him.
Nice jab by the Korean Superboy. Well, he has stayed busy and he has stayed accurate. Nice combination.
Very accurate. A lot of activity in the hands. Look phenomenal tonight.
Wind it up on the right there to no avail.
Keep moving. There you go. Keep moving.
Good jab there by the champion.
It's getting really hard to watch him absorb shots on that eye. I wonder if the referee's thinking about calling in the doctor now.
Well, John, the entirety of the fight, that has been the target of his opponent. He has not adjusted defensively, and now he's paying for it. Now, somebody's going to have to save him.
Oh, he has landed a high volume of strikes in this round and really hasn't... Oh! Becoming a real factor. Doing work with the jab there. Well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the back.
I mean, blood's in the water. You gotta go split. You gotta go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
Beautiful combination of punches to the head. He gets tagged again.
Nice kick. These guys are going at it. He gets the single collar tie. Look for him to now start to find uppercuts up the middle to try to do damage to his opponent.
Nice punch there by Choi. All right, so the blood continues to be a major factor in this fight, and I think at some point the referee is going to intervene here, DC.
He hasn't been able to change anything, right? So we have no indication that he's going to be able to stay in this fight. The cut was open very early, and now we're at a point where it's going to be stopped due to all the blood and how limited he is in trying to stay in this fight.
Tuivasa's forehead is just dumping blood all over the octagon. Like, can somebody get a beaker, please? I mean, maybe we need to stop the fight. I don't know. That cut is terrible. All right, that is the end of the round. Choi's eye is in real trouble, folks. That does not look good. I wouldn't be at all surprised to see the ringside physician be called on here. He might even stop the fight. We'll see. All right, let us now get you some replays of all the damage done in that previous round, including the strike that opened up the cut.
Yeah, some nasty strikes landed over the course of that round, and it opened up a nasty cut. He has got to find a way to change some things defensively, or that cut is just going to get worse and worse. And the worse it gets, the more he runs the risk of this fight getting stopped.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, 4th round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart, we'll see who has the upper.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon.
Oh, he landed another great shot to the body. They're really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. Choi's strike attempt there is blocked.
That left hook was crazy.
His reach advantage there with that punch, DC. All right, so the redness is omnipresent now. He has absorbed a whole lot of body strikes. Pretty good poker face, but I'm not sure how many more of these he wants to take.
No, he doesn't. He needs to do something different. He cannot continue to get beat up like this. But it's on his opponent. It's on the guy that is landing these strikes to continue down the path until he makes you change something. Do this over and over because it seems like this is your easiest path to victory. And that's the danger in the engagement there.
All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here. Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially effective doing it later in this fight. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds. Just misses with the jab there. Choi's cut on his cheek is nasty. Thank God these guys are tough, because that thing will not stop bleeding at this point in time. Well, the left hook has been there at times, not that time.
Gets to the single collar tie.
Oh, how technical is that? Nice straight punch. Well, DC, no denying he's winning this fight, and it's got to feel pretty... Oh!
Oh, my goodness. Oh, big elbow.
Oh, and he caught the kick. Tuivasa's an absolutely bloody mess right now. Cutman knows he's got his work cut out for him between rounds. Lands with the lead right. Just over 2 minutes to go. Well, he's certainly keeping busy, DC, connecting with most of the punches he's thrown.
I mean, punches in bunches. He's doing a great job.
He comes forward with a flying knee that just missed hitting the target flush.
Beautiful left punch landed.
Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Choi's eye does not look real good right now. It actually is starting to swell shut, so that was
another bad. Nice punch to the head. Punch over the top.
Bone on bone, shin slash foot, right to the skull. You see why I'm a commentator, not a fighter? You see why?
Yeah, those aren't fun. I'm telling you, man. You get kicked in the head. A lot of times, it's the end of the night.
Got a little experience with that.
Yes, I do. Horrible.
Choi's eye is almost swollen shut. It's actually swollen shut at this point in time. They might potentially stop this fight if he has vision issues from here.
Great job getting that kick home. Nice body kick.
Well, don't get mad, get even, right? He got stunned by his opponent earlier in the round. He's clearly been losing since. Mentally, it appears as though he's checked out.
A lot easier said than done. When his opponent has the power that he possesses, it's hard for him to say, you know what, I'm going to take one to give him.
So there it is, DC, the fighter with the longer reach, able to counter flush with a straight punch.
He's hurt. He's hurt.
Feels like the beginning of the end.
Oh! The fighters separate.
Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4. All right, so we're going to take a look back at some of the replays that caused all of this damage in that previous round.
These guys were going back and forth, both throwing real heavy strikes that really did a lot of damage to their opponent. It's an evenly matched fight, but one of them has to separate themselves if they're going to get the victory.
All right, so the cut men have done their work. Let us see who can survive as we get ready to start what could be our final round here tonight. All right, let us re-rack some replays of the damage done in that round, see if we can isolate the strike that caused the cut.
Yeah, a nasty cut opens up when he lands there. It's a beautiful shot that gets to the target. He has not been responsible defensively, and he's really paying for it because now he's dealing with that nasty cut.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 5th and final round. Counters there with a jab to the head. Must be nice to have a reach advantage like this.
He's hurt bad. Oh, again.
But at least staying busy on the bottom. Oh, man, another strike gets through. You can only describe his condition as critical now.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Tuivasa.
Back and forth we go. Quick jab lands there. He's throwing these punches in combination, really dictate the pace to his opponent.
Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there. Defensively responsible, nice block. Oh, big left hand there. Decent right hook attempt, but it's no good.
I need you to pay attention. Protect yourself. Look for your shots.
Oh, continuing to attack the head as that diving punch lands. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.